Hello, we are live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is me, Latara, and I am here with Miss Julie today. She is our guest tonight, and she is going to be talking about day four's challenge. So my lights just shut off. So I will fix my lights in just a minute. But we are going to be talking about washing your body. I'm super excited about that. So if you haven't completed today's challenge yet, you need to do that. So go ahead and finish up today's challenge. So if you're going to be shaving tonight, shave your legs. Make sure you do one of those masks that I shared. The mask recipes were posted this afternoon, so feel free to check that out. I think I have 5 in there that you can try, and they're all like, some of them are interchangeable, so you could do like different kinds with the ingredients, basic ingredients that you already have, most likely already have in your pantry. So please, please, please let me know if you do one. Share in the feed, especially if you're watching on the replay. Always, always, always share when you're watching on the replay, because I want to know what you think as well. So we have washed our face and removed our makeup. We've brought our cloth, to work, or we've kept it at our desk if we work from home, used it for freshening up after a workout. We've talked about how we can, do like real traveling, like taking a plane ride or something like that. And then, of course, today's challenge was to shave your legs. So now we're going to talk about the big one, which is washing your entire body. I'm so excited. This is one that feels weird to a lot of people, because especially if you've never showered without using soap. Showering without soap is not a new topic. It's actually been a thing for quite a while. And we just haven't really been introduced to that, because that seems very weird and not natural and uncleanly. And we're going to talk about why it is super important to just clean with water. We're going to dive deep into that tonight. So Julie, if you want to take that away, I would appreciate it. And then afterwards, we're going to do a giveaway for day 2. So take it away, Julie.
All right. Hi, ladies. My name is Julie Del Bosque, and I'm a Norwex independent consultant. I have been a consultant for just over a year, and the body cloth actually is a huge reason why I joined Norwex. I have suffered with acne for my entire life, and let's be honest, I've spent a lot of money on chemical-laden products. I've been on all the prescription medication since I was a teenager. And with the body cloth, I'm not on any of those anymore. I clean my face with just water, my body with just water. And I know that's a crazy concept. It really is a kind of a mindset change. But I'm going to give you guys a little background on the science behind it. So for those of you who might be interested, ultimately our skin is just slightly acidic when you think about the pH levels, okay? And water is the most neutral thing that exists. So of course it makes sense that we want to put just water on our skin. It's going to be the perfect balance for your skin. It's not going to dry it out, and it's not going to allow it to continue to be super oily. It's just perfect balance for your skin. And ultimately, if you want to keep your skin the most pH balanced, the number one way that they say to continue to keep your skin pH balanced is to avoid harsh chemicals. So that is a huge thing in the Norwex world. Obviously, with our cleaning, with our EnviroCloth and water, we try to avoid and limit the chemicals in our house. So why not on our body's largest organ, the skin? Why wouldn't we want to avoid harsh chemicals on our skin as well? I know I grew up in the days of like Bath and Body Works and thinking that clean had a smell, and I needed to have something that smelled good when I went into the shower. But this is a crazy concept to me, you guys. Hopefully you can kind of understand why, but clean doesn't have a smell. The concept that clean should smell fresh, or that you should have a body wash that has like a fresh fruit smell, that actually just means that there's a bunch of chemicals in there, and that's not necessarily a good thing. So hopefully through this training, or this little 5-week challenge, that you guys have learned that you guys are really starting to read those labels and understand what those things are. So that said, if you can get behind the concept of clean has a smell, or clean has no smell, you're just going to use water on your body. You're going to use your awesome body cloth. And I know Darcy showed a couple different sizes yesterday. So this is the regular sized body cloth, and it's super, super absorbent. So when you are using, when you have a little bit maybe more sensitive skin, or if it's great for those people with rosacea, psoriasis, all those skin conditions, again, those skin conditions are occurring because your pH is off balance. So this is another tool that's fantastic to get rid of those things. I'm not making medical claims here, but it's fantastic because it's gentle on your skin no matter where, from head to toe, that you are cleaning. So with the body cloth, what I suggest is folding it into fourths, and you want to have a nice flat surface area. For those of you committed Norwex people who use EnviroCloths, you know that you should be using a flat surface already. So same with the body cloth. You want to use a nice flat surface, and you want to get it as wet as possible. As Darcy said, the wetter, the softer, the more gentle it will be on your skin. The drier, it's going to give you a little bit more of exfoliation. So I'm not going to really give you a 411 of how you wash your body. Ultimately, you do what's comfortable for you, but I'm going to tell you what I do for me. Ideally, you're going to start from the head and work your way down. And I know that a lot of people kind of get uncomfortable, like, so you're telling me I'm supposed to use this same cloth that I use with my face on the rest of my body? And yes, absolutely, I am telling you that you can do that. Because of our backlock, self-purifying properties, you can continue to reuse that cloth for several days as well. It's not going to get smelly. It's not going to pass bacteria from your washing your hands to your face or to your feet even, because it is self-purifying. I know that's mind-boggling. It was really hard for me to get behind that at the beginning. I rotate through several cloths before I rinse them myself. So I actually just wash my cloths. And I use the travel body size for my makeup remover, so that's why this is here. So I will like have one to dry for 24 hours. You always have to hang it to dry and for the backlock to do its work. So it's inhibiting the growth of mold and bacteria. And then I'm going to rotate through all my cloths, okay? And I actually color cord mine because I am a makeup wearer. I know a lot of people in this group are not makeup wearers, but so I color coordinate mine because they do get stained with my waterproof mascara. And then I have my body that I use in the shower. So sorry, I digress, a little off the subject there, but body cloths. Fold it in fours, get it really, really wet. Start with your face, and you can just pat it with warm water. I know we already talked about makeup removal, but it's really important to be gentle with the eyes. And you can then go to your shoulders and then go all the way down. Obviously, I know some people freak out about those private parts, but yes, you can use the same cloth too, you guys. If it really does freak you out, there's a reason why the body cloths come in pack of 3s. So you can have different parts or different cloths, different colors for different areas if you would like to. So that is all you do. You literally just use water and clean your whole body with just water. And then also, as we've taught you before, PAR, press, agitate, rinse. You want to press the towel against each other, agitate, because our cloths are removing all that gunk that's stuck in here. We want to agitate those fibers, rinse, and then hang to dry. And you can hang it on our lovely little tag. Make sure it dries in a well-ventilated area. I don't leave mine in my shower because my shower is not super well ventilated. I leave mine out here on the counter, and then it's ready to go the next day. So that's what I do with my body cloth. There are other options of cleaning your body as well that Norwex offers in case someone wants something a little scrubbier, or maybe you don't have like the greatest flexibility. Our back scrubber is phenomenal. And a lot of people will say that this is like a man's product, but it can be anyone's product. And I've seen a lot of women who are pregnant who really like this because sometimes it's hard to get like to your feet, for instance, to bend over that big belly, that you can get the scrubby.
That is a good one. I wish I had that when I was, when I was pregnant with my twins, I did not know of Norwex yet. And now thinking back, I wish I had that when I was pregnant with my twins, because there was definitely a time where I just said, well, who knows when I'll clean my feet again, because it is not happening.
I can't even imagine with twins, but that's how I felt with one. So for sure. So it's really easy to use. You have 2 hooks. You can just flip it back there and just scrub it. There is a soft microfiber like our body cloth, and then there's more of a scrubbier side, and it's fantastic if anyone has back acne. It's really scrubby. Same idea with our body scrub mitt. Body cloth on one side, super soft, and then more scrubbier. So it's good for maybe drier parts, elbows, your heels, or something like that. So those are two other options to clean your body. And of course, same idea, removes 99% of bacteria from your surface, and then you just hang to dry. Now let's talk about drying. When you get out of the shower, have you guys ever thought about how beautiful your skin feels and how clean it is? And then what do? Do you grab a towel that's freshly laundered out of the washing machine? I mean, ideally you are, but I would say 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be washing your towels daily. Okay. There was a survey from the University of Arizona, and they collected microorganisms or microbes. I'm not very scientific, can you tell? From a towel, and it basically determined that you should be washing your towels every 2 to 3 days because of everything that grows on those towels, but not with Norwex, because with Norwex's self-purifying properties, you can have them last for weeks. I actually had a friend of mine, and it's a male, mind you. He loves our body cloths, and he told me, he's like, Julie, I haven't washed my body cloth for a month. And I'm like, that's great. I mean, why not? If it works for you. He's like, you can tell people, just don't say my name. I'm like, okay, all right. So I haven't called him yet out on social media, but I was like, I really appreciate this testimony. I wash my clothes probably every 2 weeks, but I don't need to because they don't get stinky. And especially
Right.
with our Norwex microfiber, like the thinner towels, they dry so fast, but yet they absorb 7 times its weight in liquid. And then our plush towels, I think you guys showed those yesterday. They're
Yep.
like putting a blanket on your body. I love
Yeah,
those.
exactly. They are so amazing.
So I think that was the hair turban. I'm so sorry. Forgot.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Okay. So this is fantastic. I know Latara has really long hair. I have a little bit of long hair, but this will, if you guys wrap it around your hair when you come out of the shower, I think it absorbs 75% of the water.
Yep.
So it should
So it will
cut.
dry that much faster.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you're going to have less damage because you're not going to be drying your hair for those hair dryers, because I dry my hair. So I find myself saving time by using this, saving energy costs, and then it's not damaging my hair because I'm not using these harsh, high temperature products on my hair, because it just absorbs it. All you have to do is wrap it around. I'm not going to show you, but there's a little button, and then you loop it around and connect it. It's fantastic. And I know that this is one of the products. So you guys are so lucky that that is a grand prize product. This is incredible.
Yeah, I am in love with that so much. And my gosh, I seriously, like, I really get mad when my hair wrap, I call it the hair wrap, but everyone calls it the turban. And when it is in the wash and I go get out of the shower and I'm like, oh man, like, no, because I love keeping it wrapped up and then, getting dressed, doing my skincare, my hair is out of my face so I can put all of my products on my face. Seriously, I love it so much. And then I take it out and my hair is manageable. It's not really wet, and and then I just let it air dry from there. So it's really great. But yes, perfect. Good point about the hair dryer, because yes, a hair dryer, think about if you're using a hair dryer for 30 years. Like, think of the damage, that has happening to your hair just with the dryer. And that doesn't grab that, Lydia. And that doesn't count for if you color your hair too, So if you can just do one less thing as much, like, it really does add up in the long run for sure.
My hair has never been so healthy. I do color my hair, and so between the hair wrap and then our awesome hair protecting spray,
Yeah.
it's my skin, my skin with the body cloth. I mean, everything's more moisturized and it's just healthier and shinier. I love it.
Oh, I absolutely agree. I just feel so it's a whole experience, really, a whole transformation, I should really say.
Yeah.
Like, from how I was too, washing my body with soap, I was always so, so, so dry, and now I'm not. and it's crazy. And
Mhm.
then my hair, you know, I used to have to wash my hair every other day or it would just feel like just not good. And now I wash my hair every, you know, 3 to 4 days. I don't wash my hair that often. And, you
That's
know, it's
awesome.
much softer. And yeah, I just feel a lot cleaner. And my skin, I used to break out like, I used to break out every week. And now I only break out for like 2 days right around my
Mhm.
cycle, and that's it. And then the rest of the month, my skin is so soft and it's not like blotchy, you know, and it doesn't have dry patches. So I feel like when I've all of these together collectively, I've noticed a whole transformation when it comes to getting ready for the day.
Totally agree with you. I love it. A
Yeah.
Norwich transformation.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's amazing. So, who watching right now has I want to know who has the Norwex the body towel. So we're talking about like the big towel that you use to dry off with when you get out of the shower. Tell us in the chat if you have that already. And if you don't, if you want it, say I want one.
Mom,
Because everyone should want one.
Everyone should want one. Yeah. Hang on just a second. Yes, Lydia, I'm doing a live.
my finger's still itches.
I can't help you about that. You need to go to bed. Good night. Go on. So let me know. You know, yeah, let me know what you're thinking about that. So have we missed anything? Is there anything that we need to talk about, you think? Like, what else do we need to talk about?
One just kind of sidebar. I have a quick little tip for those of you who have been using the body cloth and are kind of like, I feel like I should throw it in the washing machine. There are little tips and tricks to make your cloths last a little bit longer. I personally dilute some of my Ultra Power Plus, our laundry detergent, in our Gorgeous Forever bottle, and I keep this just on my counter. So then after specifically me, because I'm taking off my eye makeup and it's going to stain my cloths. After I take off my makeup, I'll spritz it on my cloth and then again do the par method and hang to dry. I know some other consultants will put it in like a salt and pepper shaker or something like that, but just do a quick little touch up and then it can even last even longer than you think they should last.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I love that. And then I do that sometimes. And then also what I do is this is like a whole different thing we haven't even discussed because it's not related to the bathroom, but I use our hand dishwashing soap. So like what we use to wash our dishes. I actually have that diluted in a soap pump and I use that to touch up my cloths too. And because I do the same thing when I'm like in the kitchen cleaning and I need to touch up my kitchen cloths or my Enviro cloths or whatever, I just do a quick pump and I do the same par wash. So if you don't have the laundry detergent, but you do have our hand washing detergent for washing your dishes, you can do that exact same thing. And you literally just need like a drop. That's it. It's really cool. And then the cloths last so much longer. So I find that when I'm using the one in the shower to clean my body with, I feel like I do it like every like third day, and then I'll touch it up and then I'll use it for a couple more days and then I'll throw it in the wash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably embarrassing how I make mine last probably a week and a half actually.
Hey, if you can, why not? You know,
Yeah.
why not? I find that I think what I do is I'm just like doing laundry or whatever and I just like throw it in. But after a week, I'm like, you know, I don't know if my kids have used it because they tend to use a lot of my cloths. And so I'm just like, I'm just going to get a new one.
Yeah, totally. Well, my kids' towels, yeah, I make those last probably two weeks.
Yeah. Oh, my kids' towels last a long time for sure. Absolutely.
And think about
Especially
how
their
much money
body
you're
towels.
saving on not having to do laundry. Towels, like,
Yeah.
I feel like they take up an entire load. I don't know. I find myself doing less laundry, quite frankly.
Yeah, me too. And we're a family of 6, and I mean, we do laundry every day when it comes to regular clothes,
Yeah.
but not when it comes to towels and body cloths and cleaning supplies. Like I literally am only doing it like every 2 weeks.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool. So I definitely say I'm saving in the long, you know, in the bigger picture if you're thinking about it. Because before when we just had regular towels, I mean, we'd have each have a towel, 6 towels that would fill almost a load of laundry, you know. And we were doing it every 3 days or whatever, because our towels would get stinky. And it's like, ew, why am I drying my clean body with this stinky towel?
Yeah, when you go to smell a towel and it has that nasty smell, think about what's really on that. That's gross.
Yeah, it is. It's covered in bacteria, and you're like wiping it on your face,
Yeah.
and you're literally just getting your body you might as well have not even have taken a shower, because you're probably now worse off than you were before, because that bacteria is super, super gross, super gross.
I
So, yeah. So anyways, and another thing I want to throw in, like, so again, we are not doctors or scientists, but however, if you do read articles out there, there are so many articles out there that, doctors have done for women's, health education. And many of them say you do not need any soap to clean, your bum and your, whatever you want to call your lady bits and parts or whatever. I don't want to throw it out there in case if I make anyone feel uncomfortable, but they will say you do not need to use soap. They tell you they don't want you to, because they want you to keep those pH levels doing what they naturally need to do to keep your body healthy.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I had a friend of mine, she's did the no soap challenge, like what we're doing now. And she told me since that she doesn't use deodorant. She doesn't use anything. And she's like, I no longer smell because of 5 days of using the body cloth. Like my body acclimated to that.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty incredible.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of that, so if you continue to do this and keep going with no soap, which we highly encourage you to not stop after this challenge, but keep doing your own challenge. And before you know it, it's going to be a month and you're like, oh, screw it, I'm just going to keep going. But your body will go through this little like detox period. And what it is it's just like releasing all of these toxins from using those soaps that are just full of so many unhealthy ingredients, or, some of your deodorants. Like, you really should look at what is in your deodorant. Like, what are you using? We haven't even talked about that. I'll make sure to share more information about that towards the end of the week, but, make sure that like what you're using has clean ingredients in it, especially those antiperspirants, because those are just made to basically like block up your armpits. And there's a lot of stuff happening there, and so you really want to think about everything, especially if you are at the point where you're like, okay, I'm going to clean my body with no soap. Let's start looking at the bigger picture and thinking about all the other things that I'm applying to my body. Which is why, we talk about clean skincare products and clean hairline and all of that, because we want this to be the bigger picture. And remember, this isn't just you. You should also think about the rest of your family as well. Yeah.
Completely agree.
Yeah. All right. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to scroll back through, but if you have any questions, lots of no, I need towels. I have some, but want more. I love it. Okay. So, sorry, I accidentally clicked this. I really, use the hairdryer, but I have dyed my hair a lot in the past. Yeah. So something to think about, and, you definitely want to think about using a product in your hair that is clean, right? Really, really clean. Hey, Christy, glad you're here. I think we answered anything that like popped up as we were talking. So if we missed anything, we will definitely go back over. So let's do a giveaway. All right. So we're going to be doing the giveaway for day 2. So everybody get excited. Who wants to win? Say me, 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 me. If you entered the form for day 2, you have a chance to win today. Okay. I just read this comment. We have used rubbing alcohol as deodorant for over 20 years. No smell. Interesting. But I guess that makes sense because you're like drying your skin out. You are the first person to tell me about that tip. I'm liking it. All right. So day 2, let's see here. All right. I'm going to scroll. I'm not going to look, and I'm going to click on your name. I got my laptop here with everybody's entries. We are going to go with Christine Marsh. Congratulations, Christine. Your consultant is Jessica Jones. So I will make sure to communicate with her, or you send her a message and let her know that you won, and she will make sure to get the prize to you. So everybody that said, please, me, now congratulate Miss Christine, because she just won an amazing prize from her consultant. So thank you so much for cheering her on. So anyways, okay, let's recap. So if you haven't finished day 3, which is shave, do it now. You still get to enter. Check out the post I put out this evening. It was around 6:30 tonight, and it was about the mass recipes that you can do for a nice facial to relax. Because remember, this isn't just about using a body cloth and no soap. This week is about you taking time to take care of yourself. And I'm just going to keep on repeating it because I'm sure that you might not be doing it all because you're just so focused in the day-to-day, all the stuff you got to do, busy, everybody's schedule. And then you're not taking any time for yourself until 10 o'clock at night when you're laying down in bed and you're like, oh my God, oh, I'm so tired. So try to take like 5 minutes, a couple times throughout the day, or even just take a walk. Taking a walk, seriously, can do so much for you. That is something that I need to work on personally. So, oh crap, my laptop just died. Okay, so anyways, and then tomorrow, wash your body, or you can do it tonight if you take showers at night. You could just do shaving legs, washing body at the exact same time. So yeah, have fun. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow to talk about our final challenge, which is easy peasy. One you have to do tomorrow is the hardest one, I promise you. And then it's easy. After that first time, it'll be super, super, super easy. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you so much for joining us. Take care.
Bye.